It's called drugs. Yeah, it's pronounced drugs.
Talk to your Blacktoberfest vendor, Jamar Barnett, before buying drugs from him. Potential side effects of these drugs include frequent vacuuming, spot cleaning, carpet fresh, stain remover if your dog gets a little too happy. No, you silly goose, we're not talking about those kinds of drugs.
You can see that the D is hyphenated, and it stands for designer rugs.
What's up, Indy? It's Ray Steele. Jamar Barnett talks Blacktoberfest and drugs. It's not what you think. That's right after you smash that subscribe button and smash that like button if you like this video. And please leave a comment, too. More than 100 Black-owned businesses are going to have their products on display for you to buy, hopefully, at Blacktoberfest this coming weekend. And this gentleman is the owner of one of them. You know, we've had t-shirt makers, we've had wines, we've had a little bit of everything here. We've never had somebody who makes custom rugs like Jamar Barnett does with his business. Jamar, first of all, good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you as well. Doing very good.
Now, seems like an unusual business perhaps to be in, but it's one that you have you've made work here in Central Indiana, and that is custom-made rugs. Now, first of all, the company is called Drugs.
It's called Drugs. Yeah, it's pronounced drugs. You can see that the D is hyphenated, and it stands for designer rugs. There's another piece to that too that we're going to get into real soon. But I chose the name Drugs because I knew it would get people's attention, right? You're going to see the name, the word drugs, and you're going to feel some type of way about it. But if you dig into it just a little bit, you'll see that it's not illegal narcotics, that it's actually designer rugs.
I freely admit to stealing stuff sometimes. Stole this one from a chat you did with our buddy Tevin Studdard.
Okay, you checked that out?
I did check that out. And they say that YouTube is a waste of time sometimes, but sometimes you decide, hey, that sounds like something I could do for a living off a YouTube video that your kid was watching. Is that how this all started?
I was literally, the way our house is set up, we got our living room right here and our kitchen is on the other side. So I'm in the kitchen. I think I was cooking or doing some housework, but I was in the kitchen and she was watching YouTube videos of people making rugs, and I'm looking at it and it just looked dope. It looked like something that I would enjoy doing. So I picked it up as a hobby. Well, I studied it for months before I started doing it. Picked it up as a hobby. People started purchasing my rugs, and then it turned into something serious. Now it's something that I'm really scaling, and I believe it's going to be really big.
Because it's not just a rug, it's a custom rug, and as you've seen some of the designs here, including, let's talk about this one that's in the middle.
Yeah.
This is a custom rug made for our buddy, Indy's own Mike Epps. And this, as we talk here, as we record this rug is actually on its way to Mike Epps after we finish talking here.
Yeah. I actually ran into Mike Epps over the summer. It was at another event, similar to the event that we're having at Blacktoberfest. This was an event put together at Riverside Park by Gang over at Taggart. It was called Black, a Festival of Joy. And so I'm out there, I got my table set up, and Mike Epps just walks up. I was talking to a couple of customers, and I seen him walking up, so I walked right up to him like, what's up, bro? I got something I need to show you real quick. Whooped him up. He seen that rug right there that I have in the far corner. He was like, put your number in my phone real quick. I'm like, bet. So I put my number in his phone, called my phone, of course. So I would have his number as well.
Yeah.
And we began texting. I told him different ideas that we could do, and we settled on this one. This is just the first piece that we're going to do, though. I believe we're going to have a lot more stuff going on.
So how freaky is that Mike Epps just walks up to you out of the blue and then decides to...
You know what? It felt normal. Like Mike Epps, he is who he is, but he's a regular guy.
Yeah, he is.
You know, he's real welcoming, real inviting. You know, he's by himself. He's in the city. So it was just like talking to another person in the city that I know. I feel like I know him already when I see him.
Now, when you design a custom rug, how many of these are, say, your ideas that you come up with, and how many of them are your clients? Maybe they have something, they have a design in mind for you.
Yeah, so that's what we do. So I got into this just as a creative outlet. So I make pieces that I like to make for myself, and then I also make pieces that I like for myself that people can purchase, right? Also, people can come to me with their own logos, their own designs. We could collaborate and come up with something together. We basically do it all. Yeah.
That is really cool. And so, I mean, you've been doing this for how long now?
Since January.
Just in January. So this is still a relatively new thing.
It's relatively new, but from the day that I got my equipment in, I started putting in 10 to 12 hours a day, like every day. And so we've been able to cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time. And we still got a lot of ground to cover. We got our website coming real soon. Actually, Dominic is going to help us with that. And so, yeah, man, be looking for some big things in 2023.
All right. Looking forward to it. Dominic Dorsey, by the way, in case you didn't know. Dominic puts together Blacktoberfest and, of course, some other great festivals every year in Indy. So you get to take this out to Blacktoberfest. So this is going to be a big weekend potentially for you. If you're trying to scale that business and build that business going into 2023, this is big time for you.
Yeah, we've also did a piece for Blacktoberfest too. It's
an
it's our biggest piece yet. It's 8.5 feet by 6.5 feet, and it's the Blacktoberfest logo. So if you, I hope you get to come out too, man. If you get a chance to come out, you'll be able to see the biggest piece that we ever did. It's the Blacktoberfest piece. It's gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing all of the other vendors. This gives us an opportunity to meet other businesses in the community, man. It's really important for small business owners because when you look at small businesses, it's not just a business. These are single mothers that's trying to take care of their family and leave the legacy. These are families, husband and wife teams have businesses together, food trucks, and they're really trying to build something. And this gives us the opportunity to come together and see who we could support. You know, you get to meet people on a personal level at events like this.
That's so cool. All right, can't wait to get out to Blacktoberfest and see the logo rug, the biggest one that Jamar Barnett has done. Now, you say the website's coming. How do people find you right now?
They can find me right now at drugs_art_gallery on Instagram.
Find him on Instagram.
Tag me, message me. We'll get your work together, man.
Get hooked up with a custom rug because this is something that would look great, you know, at the entrance to your house, an office, something like that. I mean, you name it. Something like this would go there.
Yes, yes, yes. And shout out to my homeboy M2. I'm just give a shout out real quick. He purchased this piece last night. This piece. And I got another piece that he purchased. I brought him over to his crib, to his studio, and showed him what I had. He was like, how much for all three? You know? So these won't be available at Blacktoberfest, and Mike Epps is getting this today, but we got some other pieces that are going to be out there on display.
All right. Or you can hook up with Jamar and get one custom made for you.
Drugs_art_gallery.
All right. The business is drugs, but they make designer rugs. That's what it stands for. Jamar Barnett. See him at Blacktoberfest this coming Saturday. Info's at WRTV.com. Jamar, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man.